How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of The Mountaintop. I am your host, Big Panda, and with my co-host, Country.
What's up, gentlemen and ladies? How y'all doing tonight?
We doing pretty well. I tell you what, man. You know, we're just right here, just kicking it back, and welcome back up top here, mountain climbers. I know today is Sunday, January 19th, 2020.
And the day of the playoffs.
Day of the playoffs, of course. We just, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs to make it. I believe they are the AFC Conference champions.
Yes, they are.
And apparently right now, what I'm reading or what I'm watching are it's the third quarter. Niners are beating the Packers 27-7.
Oh my God, they came back and got another touchdown right out the gate.
Dude, they are just like whooping some fucking Packer ass, bro.
No, that's not okay.
I'm telling you, we got to send those Packers packing those punk ass cheeses. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'm down for the Niners to like kick some booty.
Yeah, hey, let them win, man. They're a local team for us. We're Californians.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Just bring one title. Like, I would prefer not just to get the NBA title here at the Bay Area, but I would love to see that Vince Lombardi. Is it the Vince Lombardi Trophy?
Yep.
Yeah, the Vince Lombardi Trophy here in the Bay Area.
Yep. I am for it all the way.
I would love that. And you know what? Apparently, we have some of our coworkers love the Niners.
Yes, they do.
Like 85% of our coworkers.
Yes, they do. And I'm thinking about 35% of that 85 just jumped on the bandwagon.
That's true. Well, I'm just like, hey man, where do all these Niner fans come out of?
They just that's funny.
It reminds me of that meme where Homer Simpson just like shows up with the Raiders or like any NFL shirt, goes back into the bushes and comes out with a Niner shirt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's the whole, yeah. It just and it also reminds me of the whole Golden State Warriors bandwagon thing. Remember when Golden State Warriors?
I do remember.
Those guys were whooping ass. They got title after title, and boom, bandwagoners everywhere. And now that whole Chase Stadium or Chase Arena, wherever you like to call it, is empty.
Because they're losing their butts.
They're just getting their asses handed to them.
Yeah, I don't follow basketball that much, so I don't know exactly what's going on with them.
And it's funny, too, because remember when the Niners got their new stadium over there at Levi? In Santa Clara?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they were just slowly, the population of the Niner fans were just going down.
Yeah, because technically they left San Francisco.
Yeah, they left San Francisco.
Just like, I've never quite understood the rivalry between Raider fans and Niner fans when it comes to, those are our local teams.
Well, it's more of like, let's say, because back in 1989, and I am proud to say that I share a birthday with the great earthquake of 1989, October 17th.
Why would you be proud of that?
Because.
So your introduction to the world took out several individuals from this world. And you're proud of that? Are you the Antichrist and I don't know it yet? What's going on here?
Yes. Well, back in 1989, October 17th, Candlestick Park, the San Jose Giants. No, that's the San Jose Giants. The San Francisco Giants versus the Oakland Athletics. Battle of the Bay.
Oh, yeah, that was
the
amazing.
finals.
Oh, yeah.
Now we want to see Battle of the Bay between the Oakland Raiders against the San Francisco 49ers at the Super Bowl.
And that's never going to happen again.
Never going to happen. You know why? Because Raiders can't, well, no disrespect. I know that I interviewed a Raider fan. But Raiders have to get their act together. And Niners, they have to cool it. Give the Raiders the chance to, keep up.
Well, being a Raider fan for many years, I also got to say they got to quit running away from us.
Yeah.
They got to quit running away from Oakland. They got to stick around, man.
Yeah, they're finally going to... Well, that rivalry is going to be gone now.
What's that?
The Bay Area, there's only going to be now just one Bay Area team.
Yeah.
The Niners. So, yeah, we're going to lose the Raiders. So, but I did have fun. Have you ever been to the Coliseum?
Yes. Several times.
What kind of, do you have any, crazy memories over there at the Coliseum?
No, not really. It's just huge. That Coliseum, if you weren't on the field, you weren't really getting a good seat. You basically had to watch it off a TV screen.
And what year did you go to the Coliseum?
I went several games in 97, 98, 99. I've been to a gang of games for the San Francisco Giants at the old San Francisco Stadium. So I mean, it's just lots. I've been a few times.
That's what's up, man. Because I know that back in '97, Joe Bugle was the coach for the Oakland Raiders, and Pro Bowl as well as for Brown McClogton. See, it's kind of hard for me to like.
It's hard for you to read off the. Off the
I ain't
screen.
reading anything.
Yeah.
I ain't reading anything, bro.
Yeah. Don't act like I didn't watch you just actually type in stuff to ask me questions.
Bro, you're just right there. You just sit right there. Don't look at nothing right here. Right?
All right.
But that's actually pretty cool that it's actually nice that the Raiders are finally going to get their own stadium and don't ever have to like share with the Oakland Athletics.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that was actually the last stadium to share two teams. You know that, right?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
You got me thinking now. Are you sure? Because
I'm sure. It proved me wrong. Hey,
until
mountain climbers, prove me wrong. Is there another stadium that is being shared by two different sports? Prove me wrong.
At this time?
Like this time.
Like today, January 19th, 2020.
Like this era, this time, this year. Prove me wrong, mountain climbers.
I can think of a
My
few.
email is themountaintop17@gmail.com. Prove me wrong. What? You got all right?
I got ideas. I'm
looking at country, and he's all like,
I'm not even sure.
This motherfucker.
I got to pull out my phone and start googling. But I'm thinking, don't the Houston Astros and the Tennessee Titans playing the same? Not Tennessee.
Houston
I'm sorry.
Astros.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're right. You're right, country.
Yeah, I just had a stroke.
All right. So, and since I feel that to show some respect and love for the 49ers, we are actually next week going to have a guest, and he's
we're not sure about it, but we do have an idea.
Hopefully he's available. He could talk to us.
Yeah, we got an idea after today. With the way that things are going, with Kansas City definitely going to be in the Super Bowl, and it really looks like San Francisco is going to make it.
You know it, man. They're 34-7.
Yeah. Oh my God, they did it again,
and they're still in the third quarter. Yeah. Dude. I'm just gonna say this to my homie. Hey, bro. Hey, since you're gonna have an extra $25, dude, you better buy lunch. Oh, you got country right here all tearing up. What's wrong?
Well,
that's what happens when you bet against somebody that knows football.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
made this bet about 6 weeks ago. Actually, I was like, they're not going to the Super Bowl. It's not going to happen.
Hey,
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Hey, man, maybe it's because maybe they're trying to get their Super Bowl win that they didn't get with the Ravens.
Well, let me tell you this. Last year, him and I had a standing bet. If his team wins and my team loses the same week, it was $10 each. Right? So I'm betting my team's going to win, and I'm betting your team's going to lose. So it's like a $20 bet, basically. We did that all week long, all year long, and I think I ended up owing him $10 all year. And now we turn around this year, and they're just smashing and looking amazing. So I had to have the same bet. I had to go, I'll tell you what, $25 says they don't make it to the Super Bowl.
They're going to make it.
They're going.
They are going. They're like devouring those cheese packers.
I'm going to go ahead and congratulate them now.
Congratulate the 49ers.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to just say it, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulate the 49ers for an AFC conference title.
NFC.
NFC. Sorry, guys. The AFC were the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's another insult to injury, bro, because the Chiefs are they're the rivals for the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, they're in the same conference.
So the Raider fans are just
we are sitting here with our teeth grit. That is happening. I don't know about 95% of the other Raider fans, but I don't know. I'm thinking the worst would have been to see the Broncos go, but it's pretty close between either team.
Well, I could care less about the Broncos, but I know that since I did talk when I talked to my friend Tony, he knows. I know that he actually had a couple of other stories where the Raiders and the Chargers were like just whooping ass in and out the field, in and outside the Coliseum.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, gosh darn.
Those are the good days.
Yep.
That's when football was football.
Yeah. Now they have these rules like don't touch them.
Yeah.
We're playing flag football. Might as well just be flag football.
Well, I'm starting to be concerned that in the next few years it might be two-hand touch. I mean, that could happen.
Well, that's still touching them, so I'm still sticking with flag football.
Flag. Yeah.
Ow, my knee. You know which sport doesn't complain like a bunch of little bitches?
If you say soccer, I'm going to punch you in the throat because you're a liar.
Football.
Oh, yeah.
And rugby.
Actually, that's the sport that's a sport that's amazing.
Rugby?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. I know that I was checking out the World Cup last year, and I see these big mongoloid-looking motherfuckers are just, like, running, like 75 miles per hour. They're, like, hitting each other. I see blood everywhere. Almost like...
No football. Wow. No helmet, no pads.
No helmet, no pads. All they need is muscle.
Just savageness.
Mass, bro. And they're like mostly are the Samoans, the New Zealands, the freaking Irish.
The freaking Irish? You're talking about the Irish.
All right. My bad. And the Scottish.
And the Scottish.
And the South Africans. Those guys are bad mother-loving ass, bro. New Zealand, I don't want to let you guys, like, leave you guys hanging. New Zealand, all black right here, bro. You know the all black team, New Zealand, bad World Cup champs.
Are they?
Yeah.
You're dropping knowledge on me.
I'm sorry, man. It's like I feel like I'm talking to like a 70-year-old.
I'd prefer 7, thank you.
All right, my bad.
All right, now that we're done bullshitting with each other, let's go ahead and turn this into a podcast that we both want to see maybe flourish in the future.
We do want to see it flourish in the future.
So we're going to talk about a few things I think that you and I have talked about that we're going to kind of bring out some news maybe, and not much.
Oh, yeah.
But some things that we find interesting.
Yeah.
One of the things that you brought up to me earlier was you said something about in our area here that there was a standoff that happened on top of...
Yes, it was... it happened in San Andreas, and what's funny is that it happened in New Year's. It happened in New Year's, the 1st of January. It was around 8:30 p.m., and this guy... It didn't say where is he from. It just said that he was from the San Joaquin County. He was here in San Andreas on top of a roof, and then he just started throwing those what do you call them?
Roofing tiles?
Roofing tiles off the roof. And one of those roofing tiles hit an officer in the top of the head.
Hit a Calaveras County sheriff?
It hit him in the top of the head, yes.
And so did they happen to mention whether this guy was high on methamphetamines or not?
No, the motherfucker was sober.
He was sober?
He was sober.
So he's just up there. So was he mentally ill?
No. He was just a 26-year-old kid throwing tiles. Okay, he's 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what are you thinking, bro?
Yeah. What was going on?
I don't know. Apparently he just he needed some attention. I think he just wanted some attention. And what's funny was that the police officer thought he had a handgun. The police officer thought he had a handgun, but he had his hand inside his hoodie. He was wearing a black hoodie, and he was all like, "Don't come close! Don't come any closer!" So they were just what was it? It was a whole standoff for 3 hours until he just decided himself to get down.
Okay.
And then the police officer just arrested him.
Well, I'm going to say this. I want to put out some some props to that police officer, or actually, God, I even hate saying this, but I want to give it to the Calaveras County Sheriff's Department for not killing that kid.
Yeah.
Just because they thought he had a gun.
Yeah.
You know, so they must have handled that pretty well, and let's hope that guy gets some help.
Handle it, dude. That guy has to pay a $95,000 bail.
Well, he's not going to have to pay that. He's going to sit in jail until he goes to court.
Oh yeah, well,
But,
yeah. Well, they arrested him for assault with a deadly weapon, a tile,
Yeah.
and against a police officer and a fire personnel, where he pretended his finger was a gun.
Okay. All right.
And a misdemeanor charge for obstructing or delaying a peace officer.
And once again, I'm going to go ahead and say that kid's a lucky son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Because they, as many times as I've seen officers just go ahead and kill. Like, they think their lives threatened, and I don't blame them completely.
Do you think that they shoot him? Well, they didn't shoot him. And what's crazy is that his skin tone, he is white.
Oh, we're going to go racist on this?
He's white.
So is 96% of Calaveras County.
Yes, and when I first
But they've
moved
also killed. Wait, hang on. You just asked
I'm sorry.
That's a serious question.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to work with this as best I can without sounding like a white man. But they also killed a kid that was carrying a paintball gun in McCollum Hill about 6 months ago. Yeah, they pulled up on him. He had a paintball gun. They seen the gun.
Yeah.
Shot and killed him. He didn't point the gun at him. He wasn't firing paintballs at him or anything to that effect. And they shot and killed him. They also killed another kid. See, I hate doing this without having actual documentation or something in front of me to make it right. So I'm going to say this as best I can with the knowledge that I have.
Go ahead.
They also killed another kid in Jackson, which is our area as well. It's Amador. I mean, that's Amador
Tuolumne County.
No, it's Amador.
Yeah, Amador County.
Amador County.
Sorry.
But he was running and pulled a cell phone from his back pocket. They were like, put your hands up. And he wouldn't put his hands up. And he reached for his phone, pulled the phone out, raised it. Now, I'm not saying I wasn't there. I don't know exactly how it went down. I just know he pulled it out of his pocket and raised it.
Yeah.
When he raised it, they seen something in his hand, shot and killed him. So, and he was white as well. So, without going from congratulating the Calaveras County Sheriff's Department for doing a pretty good job with this kid, to trying to make them sound like they're piles of shit, sometimes they just need to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like they need an eye.
And that goes with any and all law enforcement, in my opinion.
I think they need an eye exam. I just think that the whole entire police.
So you're telling me because the kid might have been 10 feet away from them and they seen what they think was a gun, it was a cell phone.
Yeah. 20/20 vision, my
if
ass.
They can't see him on top of a roof, they can't shoot him because they can't actually say, "Oh, I seen something in his hand."
It's his hand. I just say, all right, hey, get the whole entire police, sheriff, every single one to get an eye exam.
Okay.
Because it's really annoying. Maybe it's because they just need glasses.
Or how about you just tell them if they get that eye exam and they need glasses, to wear them.
Yeah, to wear.
Yeah.
And
don't act like you're going to be the next goddamn fucking sheriff on a calendar standing next to the hot fucking firefighter touching his butt.
Playing with his hose.
Now you just see, I started off this conversation by congratulating them. Now I'm calling them faggots.
Whoa.
No, you did this to me. You took me to this level.
Whoa. The proper word is queer.
LBGTQ and something.
I think they just added a plus because I
plus. So plus could be faggot.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's work with that.
That's cool. All right, man. All right, going on.
Hey, our knowledge is not extensive. You know, we don't know.
Well, I just don't get the LMFAO thing. But all right, let's just.
Oh no, let's get heavy. Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't get it? Let's talk about that for a minute.
The LMFAO?
Yeah.
Well, I know it's not LMFAO. I'm just
No.
trying to be funny and cute for all y'all.
Yeah.
But
Ain't working.
the LGBT.
You're probably ruining this podcast, but go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna do it now.
No,
I'm not gonna do
come
it.
on. No, I gotta hear it.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
No.
The thing is, I'm not gonna like tell them my like opinion on the whole LGBTQA whatever plus
Yeah.
because like they have their own community, they have their own people, and we have our own. That's it. They can do whatever they want. I can do whatever I want. That's it. I don't have anything else to say about them.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna respect that. Now I'm gonna give my opinion.
Oh.
And this is not going to be my opinion trying to knock you down because,
cool.
we're all people.
Yeah.
Right?
Go ahead.
And that's kind of where I'm going to go with this.
Okay.
You could be interested in men and women. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and retract my last statement from last. This is perfect for that retract. Thank you for bringing this up. No, this is perfect.
Okay.
I made a comment last week trying to be funny, and I had a few drinks in me, and I'm pretty sure that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. After I listened to it myself, I was like, oh, damn, that's not good. Where I said something about Miley Cyrus, and she couldn't figure out what she wanted to do.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, when I said that, I was trying to be funny. I respect anybody and everybody, and I can associate with anybody and everybody. I don't necessarily support anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
Whether they are in the LGBTQ plus community, whether they're sheriffs, whether they're convicts, whether they're Mexican or white or Jewish or whatever. Sometimes, but I judge people on the person themselves.
Yeah.
When I can literally meet a person, get to know them, and be like, hey, this guy's all right. I don't like him touching my ass, but he's okay. Or vice versa, hey, this cop's not a bad cop. I don't like him putting me in handcuffs and taking me to jail.
Yeah.
But hey, he's not a bad guy. So with that being said, I think we all have a place in the community together. I think we all should be able to get along, respect, and love in our own ways. We don't necessarily have to run up and start hugging people. Or if you are not homosexual and feel like you need to completely and totally support the homosexual community and start like putting yourself into that realm and making anybody else who's heterosexual feel less than just because they don't want to be like you and promote continuously, then you may have to look in the mirror at yourself and wonder what your own views and thoughts are about what you're doing. With that being said, when I make my jokes about, I use the word faggot. I can use whatever word I want. That's because I already know I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with who you are. I'm not going to look you in the face and use that in a derogatory way to say to you that I don't agree with you. I'm going to use that in a way as an older gentleman does when we used to use the word gay. Oh, you're being gay, or dude, you're a fag. Get away from me, or whatever. Those little things probably should be worn out by the time I die. Hopefully they do, and you guys can all get along together. We will see. And that's it. That's the best way I can go with that.
All right, man. Damn, you had a lot. You had a lot to say.
I said way too much, actually.
Yeah, but you know what?
And shout out to Kyle's. Kyle's, I love you, my little gay fucking uncle.
Shout out to Kyle's. Hey, man. So it's better off to say it right now than just to keep it in, bro.
Yeah.
It's better way because I don't like to. Well, everybody for me is a target. I'm not going to respect you because you're either homosexual, black, Mexican, Asian, Jewish. I'm not going to respect you because I don't even know you. I respect people that I get to know, I respect you, you respect me, we become friends, we joke around. But I'm not going to respect anybody else.
Just because somebody walks up and goes,
yeah.
Hey, I like guys.
Yeah.
You're not going to immediately go, oh, you're my bestie.
Yeah, I'm just going to be like, that's cool.
Right, yeah.
And I just walk away.
But who are you? No, that's the question. Just like I just said a few
Yeah.
minutes ago in my own little rant that I had, where I was going, you can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
We either get along or we don't get along. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I am an awesome Pegasus.
You're a winged horse. Now,
No.
now the next question is, am I supposed to give a fuck?
No. Nah, dude, I'm just kidding. You told me what I am, so I'm a Pegasus, bro.
Okay.
No, so I myself am a heteros. I'm sorry.
You can't even say the word. That means you're gay as shit.
Fuck you. Talk to me like that.
Don't stab me. Don't
I
stab me.
like women, bro.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like women. I respect women. I love women. There's times where I'm kind of a dick and they kind of like it. Sometimes they don't. But I love women. But I also respect guys that choose to love other guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I don't know if I should, but there was one time a guy actually hit me up on Facebook saying if I was gay, and I said no, bro. I'm sorry, but I like women. He says, "Oh, it's cool." But I always thought of you during high school. I thought you were cute. I'm all like, thanks, bro. But you're a really cool guy yourself. But yeah, I don't swing that way, my man. But hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Let me ask you this. When you received that text, did it make your head a little bit bigger, though?
Head bigger.
Yeah, not your dick head. Your actual head on your shoulders. Did it make you feel if a man
When a man
is attracted
to another man.
did it make you get a little...
No.
No?
Well, the thing is, when he said that, I just felt that's cool. Like, at least I got another person that thinks I'm attractive.
Yeah,
That's another person. But I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna be like, yeah, man, like yeah, I am, but I'm really not.
Did you think in your head, well, hey, that's cool. I got another option.
Oh, fuck you. Nah, dude. I'm all about the women, booty.
All about that women.
All about the women, bro. But hey, make big shout out. I don't know if you listen to it, but big shout out. I'm not gonna throw no names, bro.
Oh,
But
now we're not name dropping. Now we're not name dropping.
Who did we ever name drop?
I'm not going to bring that name up again.
Which name?
We've said it in like every podcast we've been together.
When?
Oh,
Where?
you know who you got a crush on at work. Come on.
Who? Oh
You
no,
know who it is.
she's gone, dude. She's gone, and she'll never come back.
And it was nice having her there. But
Yeah.
but now let's get off that whole personal opinion situation. We don't want to put out anybody or put anybody out there that thinks that we're one way or the other. We're just trying to show our love in our own way. It's comedy.
Yeah.
For me, at least, it's comedy. I'm trying
love
to be the
comedy.
Yeah, I'm trying to be the comedy relief.
Yeah. It's like in that movie, Our Life is Not a Drama. It's comedy.
Yeah,
Joker.
yeah.
2019.
Yes. Great reference.
Yes.
Awesome
Yes.
pull.
Yes.
Yes, good.
If you haven't
Good.
seen the Joker, watch it now, dude. That movie's badass, bro.
That was great.
But what were you gonna say, man? I'm sorry for interrupting you. With
Oh,
whole
so the
shit.
other thing I was going to bring up was our celebrity deaths from last year.
Oh, dude.
We lost
We
we
lost-
lost quite a few people that were very.
Oh man, don't get me, dude. I'm about to tear up. You talk to me about all that, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, yeah. We brought some people that are very influential to us. That I got a few. You got a few too, right?
I got a couple people. Yeah.
Yeah, drop one.
One of them was Rip Torn. Rip Torn. He was Patches O'Houlihan from Dodgeball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember back in high school and in middle school, every time we played dodgeball, everybody would try and be Patches O'Houlihan. He's all like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
We lost him. We lost him
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, man. it
We lost
sucked.
one of my favorites was Luke Perry. We lost him. He was in 90210, of course, back when I was younger, and he did the movie 8 Seconds. And most recently, he was in Riverdale, which a lot of kids nowadays are watching.
I just found out he was also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
He was.
Dude. So that was like
That was his last role.
appearance.
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy. You know, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a really good movie, and it showed a lot of like great old school actors. And another actor that that was actually really awesome was Sid Haig. He was from The Devil's Rejects and The House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, he played the dad, right? The clown.
Yeah, he played the clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. It's another scene in I believe in The Devil Rejects, where he asked his lady. The lady was with her son. He asked the lady, "Hey, I need your car," and then she's all like, "Well, no, I can't give it to you." So like, "Lady, I need your fucking car now!" Fucking beats her in the head right here. Starts gushing blood. Goes into the car and looks at the kids, and he's wearing his like clown face. He has his old clown face.
Right.
He looks at the kid straight, dead in the eye, and says, "What's the matter, son? You don't like clowns?"
Yeah.
Like, God damn.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, dude, imagine that kid's like horror, bro. So much therapy.
So much therapy. In another version of that, which was kind of funny, which would also cause some therapy, was think about all the three dopers in the back of the car in Super Troopers. Y'all want to go to Mexico?
These snozberries taste like snozberries.
All right, so we also lost Doris Day, who was an amazing not entrepreneur, but influencer for women in the old days. She was a singer. She did musicals, and what made her really famous was sex comedies, if you believe it or not. Made her a star back in the 50s and the 60s, back when, if you wore a skirt that was above your knees, you were considered a hooker.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was so bad in the 50s. Think about it. You got Leave It to Beaver, and things like that in those days, where she came out just having, look at me.
Well, I could see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that Marilyn Monroe actually had to deal with a lot of conflict with some of that stuff too.
She wore low-cut dresses because she had big tits.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
I like boobies.
Yeah, but like in every one of her other movies, every movie she ever made, she had long skirts,
Yeah.
But and low cut.
Okay.
And so she was also one of the ones that kind of brought out that sexual thing, but
Yeah.
she made it funny.
Yeah.
So people would not be looking at her going, "Ew, what are you doing?" But laughed at what she was doing, and that was like the original.
Yeah.
Romantic, what do they call it? Rom-com.
Yeah.
The original romantic comedy.
Yeah, rom-coms suck nowadays.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Unless we're getting to see Jennifer Aniston swimming in the bikini,
or in Horrible Bosses.
Oh gosh,
Dude, have you seen Horrible Bosses?
Yes, I have.
Dude, Jennifer, oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Another person that we lost last year that was the coolest dad. He's one of the dads. Nickname was Pops.
Oh yeah.
If you guys don't know his real name, John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, that guy was funny.
Friday brought that dude.
Friday.
Oh. Yeah.
Friday's all like, man, I got a dog catcher. He was a dog catcher. Yeah. He was also in the Wayans Brothers with Marlon and Sean Wayans.
Yep.
Yep. He was I liked him more in the Wayans Brothers. Every time he's all like, son, it's not always about champagne and bang, bang, bang. That was his whole thing. And another thing was every time anybody would mess with his sons, which was Sean and Marlon, he would all like, "Oh, we said tripping up in here. We said tripping up in here. Yeah. West Side." West Side. John Witherspoon, man, rest in peace. You were like the greatest, best actor ever, man. Thank you for all the laughs. Appreciate the love.
Big man. Bucket of wind.
Hell yeah.
And then my last that I seen that actually had something to do with my childhood and one of my biggest loves, we lost Peter Mayhew. He was born May 19th, 1944.
Ooh.
Passed away April 30th, 2019. He was an English. He wasn't even an actor. They found him in England when they were filming the very first Star Wars, and he was 7'2", and he became Chewbacca.
Oh.
He played Chewbacca from 1977 to 2015. Was his last actual role as Chewbacca, and that was in Rise of Skywalker. That one, actually, it's starting to break my heart.
Man up, bro. Eat more red.
Anyways, big bucket of win.
Yeah.
2019 took some amazing people. Well, we also.
Well, I'm gonna add one more, and I know a lot of you guys. You know that Disney characters and kids that started in Disney became like completely freaking weird.
Yeah, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake.
What else?
Britney Spears,
Miley Cyrus. We
Miley
had
Cyrus,
Selena Gomez. Well, I don't know about Selena Gomez, but I think she's kind of weird.
Yeah, she ain't all there.
She's not. But Disney did have actually one person that was normal as hell, and I'm talking about Cameron Boyce. He was only 20 when he passed away last year, and he was one of the Adam Sandler's kids in Grown Ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the youngest.
Yeah.
And he did another show called Jesse, and he was one of he played in the movie called Descendants. He was with Cruella DeVille's son. He was with Cruella DeVille's son, and dude, he played that role perfectly, bro. Props to that kid, and he was, I'm gonna say this, completely normal.
And he didn't die from an overdose or anything else. He died from what?
Yeah, I think he died from like a heart attack or a blood clot, and that's what really sucked because he was only 20. So Cameron Boyce, you were like the only normal Disney person.
Yeah, much props.
That was like amazing, bro. Much love. Sorry that you left this earth that young, man. Rest in peace, my man.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Man, dude, we lost a lot of like great people.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
There's several others we could bring up, but those are the ones that you and I thought were influential to both of us.
Yeah, it was well, it's also an influence to a lot of people out there. But you know who is still walking this earth? Her birthday was just a couple of days ago.
Are we going to talk about titties?
We're going to, well...
Is it going to have to do with titties? Are they the... Oh, my God. Go ahead.
Betty mother-freaking White.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Dolly Parton. Today's her birthday.
Oh, Dolly Parton. Oh, man.
Yeah, today's her birthday.
Oh, today's her birthday? Yeah. Happy birthday, Dolly Parton, from the mountaintop.
We were going to talk about the Virginia Mountains.
No.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She just had a birthday and she's 98.
Yeah, you know what you did read about what her secret to long life is, right?
Her secret to long life. Apparently her secret to long life is drinking vodka and eating hot dogs.
And a girl.
I know that one of her episodes in Golden Girls, she actually banged a guy to death.
Yeah. Man, those titties probably suffocated her.
God damn.
She had titties too, speaking of titties. Yeah. Betty White has titties.
Betty White.
She's got titties. And she is the last of the Golden Girls.
She is one of the
living.
last. Yeah. A lot of them passed away from like around 2010 or 2009. And I'm just like, freaking Betty White, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and she had a lot of quotes. I remember that there was one quote that a friend of mine told me when I used to work at the casino. She told me that, hey, I don't know why people think that people want to have balls. If you kick a ball, it's going to hurt you, but vagina takes a good pounding. Or something like that. That's from Betty White.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it sounded like this. I don't know why people call each other pussies. They should call them each other balls. Because when you kick balls or hit balls, they hurt, but a pussy takes a pounding.
That's how it goes. That's how it went, bro. Freaking Betty White, man.
Yeah,
Still alive. Hey, Betty White, happy birthday. I didn't post it on Twitter because I'm not on Twitter. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
You're not on Twitter?
No, I'm not
I'm
on
not
Twitter.
either. I have a Twitter account, but it was drawing all the data from my phone all the time, just continuously running and making my battery die down because the people I were following tweet way too fucking much, apparently. So I just turned it off.
That sucks for you then.
Yeah.
And another person that's also like living and walking this earth is Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, what is he, 80?
I believe so. I thought like
And he's still directing.
he's still directing, making movies. There's one movie that kind of sucked.
So I'm going to have to take a shot. My phone is ringing.
Oh. Dude, come on, bro.
And I can't believe all of a sudden I'm getting this phone call. You know what? Here's what's funny.
What's
I'm going to tell you right now. This phone call is going to be 95% because there's a problem that they think I haven't answered.
You should put it in speaker. Look who wants to come over.
Hang on. I want you to say that one more time. Say it out loud.
I said, "Oh, look who calls me back."
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you right now, you're currently on the Mountaintop podcast.
How's it going?
And everything that you're going to say is being recorded and going to be released on our next podcast.
Congratulations, you just made Dreyer take a shot.
Yeah, and my phone rang during our podcast, so I got to take a shot.
And those are the rules.
So listen, without being too descriptive about why all of a sudden you're calling your father, can you tell me what it is that I can do for you right now?
Oh, that's your daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. So I am currently in the store and trying to make Edward meatballs, and I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. So, as always, I call you for advice.
Oh, you gotta tell your daughter to take a shot since she said the F word.
Well, no, she's not part of that. She's not part of that. And she drops the F word way more than I ever will.
Oh.
Sure.
All right. So you need a meatball recipe without buying the frozen ones? Is that what you're saying?
This is the first time.
From scratch.
Okay, from scratch.
Recipe
Here's what you're
from
going
the
to need. You're going to need, depending on how many meatballs you're going to make.
All right, everybody, we're gonna learn how to make meatballs today, I guess.
You're going to go with, you're going to go 2 to 1. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
You're going to go 2 to 1. So if you want 3 pounds worth of meatballs, you're going to go 2 pounds of hamburger to 1 pound of sausage.
See, I knew you had it. Okay, let's go back here. We gotta get sausage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you don't just want, there's no way you just want nothing but hamburger. That's, bleh, bleh.
Yeah, that's why I figured. I was like, that shit sounds nasty.
Yeah. Now you're gonna need eggs, and you're gonna need crackers, and that's gonna be your binding agent.
Damn,
Okay,
country, when did you learn how to cook?
Breadcrumbs?
That's what I do, bro. I love to cook. What's that?
That's what's up.
Can I use breadcrumbs?
Sure. I mean, if you want to, but you got to be a little bit lighter with breadcrumbs.
Okay, because they're gonna burn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
There
then
you have it, ladies.
And then you want some
Country
you
knows
want
how
some
to cook.
onion, and you want some garlic.
So if you don't know how to cook,
And then
Just hit
salt,
up country.
pepper, and soak them in. You know, you. What do you say?
what do you say?
Yeah.
He's over here. He's calling me.
Well, he's Mexican.
Oh,
So
No,
he's
we're-
thinking, how do we make tacos?
We have too many damn tacos in our life.
Wait, you put sausage in a taco? No. We're making
the only sausage on a taco should be a chorizo.
chorizo.
Your daughter is
Oh my
making
God.
up. She is disgracing the taco. Boycott country's daughter.
Oh my god.
All right.
Y'all are crazy.
Did you get what I got?
Okay, so I got hamburger. I have onion. I have sausage. You said salt and pepper. And crackers.
Garlic, fresh garlic. You need garlic.
Okay, I have garlic at home.
Yeah, that's about it. Unless you want to get stupid and you want to make them all kinds of fancy, then you can put in bell peppers and crap.
How about do it the old-fashioned way and buy the pre-made meatballs in the
That's
freezer?
not the old-fashioned way.
That's the old-fashioned way, bro. That's the old-fashioned way for me.
All right, sweetheart. I'm going to cut you off now because we're going to go back and finish this podcast. All right.
Alright, that sounds great. Call me later.
All right. I love you.
Thank you for interrupting us.
All right, bye.
Of course. All right, love you guys. Bye. Or love you. Bye.
Did you say love you guys? She doesn't even know me.
Yeah.
Don't-
You notice she changed that real quick, and she goes, I love you.
Yeah. Next time you just gotta be like, yeah, you don't know me. Don't say anything that you.
Well, I'm
don't.
going to tell you this. My daughter knows me pretty well. And she knows that I would not let people around me that weren't good people.
Yeah.
So she will meet you in the future, and I'm sure she'll love you.
All right. Cool. I love her too.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Kinda.
Hopefully she listens to this episode, man.
Oh, she will. She's probably your 28th or 29th subscriber.
That's what's up. Hey, if you can get more, I will make. Wait, she say she was making meatloaf or meatballs?
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
She's going to make meatballs.
Okay, I'll make a homemade pizza. That's all. Yeah, that's all I can do. Well, you know that I know how to make fish and chips.
Wait,
Awkward pause.
yeah, well,
Awkward
I'm
pause.
just sitting here smiling.
Awkward
I'm going,
pause. That's it. You know I got a degree of culinary arts, right?
you do too.
Yes.
So do I.
Yes. That was a big waste of time.
Yeah, it was. But I got an AA.
I got a
Makes me feel special.
I got an associate's degree.
That's an AA.
Whatever, dude. Fuck you. Damn it!
Mine was in culinary arts. My major was soups and chilies. My minor was restaurant pastries.
I just wanted my parents off my back. It's because, all right, they wanted me to become a cook. And, well, they didn't want me to become a cook. They were just asking me, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm like, fuck. I got to think of something. So I said, boom, cooking. Cooking's cool.
I just love to cook.
Yeah, you know what? They did teach me how to cook a lot of, like, good meats, like ribeye, tri-tip, T-bone, pork.
Why you gotta say that like that?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I said it normally.
Okay. Oh, that's normal?
Yeah, I said it normally. How was I supposed to say it? Oh, I also know how to make amazing pork sliders.
Pork sliders?
Pork sliders.
That's pretty
And
good.
homemade coleslaw with pork sliders on
That's
top.
amazing.
That is amazing. Huh?
You know what? You're making me pretty proud. You're making my belly start to growl because I was
Macaroon.
making chili cheese dogs when you showed up. Now they're just sitting in the water turning into
Goo.
fucking garbage. I'm going to have to do it again.
Why are you talking like that? That's not normal, Dre.
What? What happened?
That's
What?
not normal country.
Oh, sorry. I got lost.
Yeah, man. Why are you talking like that?
I thought I was in the pork slider conversation.
Pork slider conversation. Okay, I know it's a little. I don't know if it's funny, but I've seen a lot of Texas like video, like how Texas cooks their meat, and I've freaking loved it. I know how to. I love smoking ribs, man.
Smoking them. Oh, yeah.
Smoking ribs
Yeah,
with
smoking-
apple wood.
Smoking is amazing.
Yeah.
You should know about that, though, because you do the weed, right?
Dude. Yeah. Like what kind of stupid question is that? Come on,
Well,
country.
you're just talking about you. Here's the way it sounded. Here's what I heard when you spoke. I like to smoke ribs. I like to smoke ribs with applewood smoke.
No, that's just the way I talk.
Yeah. Your excitement level got extremely high during the word smoke.
All right, you're gonna really hurt somebody's ears, man.
sorry.
If you keep saying smoke. You're a really loud person, country. But you know, now I'm hungry. Thanks. I gotta tell your daughter, hey, you know what?
You're gonna make meatballs?
Yeah, I want meatballs now. Tell your daughter I want meatballs.
I shall let her know that next time she comes to visit, she better bring you some meatballs.
Okay, man. So that was just unexpected. And now you have to take a shot. I have to take a shot. Now she has to take a shot.
Yes, sir. So that happened.
But that was hella cool, bro. That was pretty dope. I didn't even know you were like. See, there's new things I get to know about you, country. I didn't know you were a major in culinary arts.
Yeah. No, I did that because I love to cook.
Yeah.
And I was thinking at one point when I was living in Lake Tahoe, I was thinking to myself that I might want to open up a little place where when you come off the hill, you could get some soup, maybe have a bowl of chili, something warm. I was doing the whole warm idea at the time.
Yeah.
And then I realized that would only be a seasonal type restaurant. and it wouldn't work out. I'd have to
Yeah.
come up with ideas. And then I also realized that unless you are like Gordon Ramsay famous, where you can just walk in and tell everybody what you want, taste it, and make it happen,
Yeah.
you literally have to cook the entire time. That's something you have to do. You have to be in the kitchen, working, become a chef, work your way up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going to turn me into something that, turn me into a person that I love to cook to, I don't want to fucking cook shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a lot of friends, a lot of good friends that live in this area who work at all these restaurants and in the kitchens, and they come home and eat Top Ramen.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Don't get me started, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ever get me started.
I don't want to be that Top Ramen eater.
Mexican restaurant, Italian restaurant, and Black Oak. Every time I went home, I would always get a bowl of cereal.
Yeah, bowl of cereal.
Bowl of
oh my
cereal.
God. Yeah. I lived with a guy for a while. We shared a house.
Yeah.
And he was a chef for a couple of restaurants here in town.
Yeah.
And that guy ate nothing but cereal, Top Ramen, and maybe a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
That was it. I mean, whatever was simple.
The thing is that
Or bring food home from home.
Yeah,
Or from work. I mean.
it's good to eat that type of food, but the thing is that like it gets old.
Yeah.
For me, it gets really old. And dude, I am surprised that you said that, because what got me into like cereal is when I used to work at that Italian restaurant. It burnt down a couple of years ago. It was a Victorian house that burnt down. It was called the Wild Grape. Mm-hmm. The cook there would never eat none of his food. He made chicken marsala. He made Italian sandwiches. He made rack of lamb. I'm like, God damn, dude, that is really good. But every time he would always eat cereal.
So what was your favorite cereal?
I would always get Captain Crunch and Fruity Pebbles.
Together at the same time?
No. It's just the two cereals that I will always get. I mostly like the Fruity Pebbles though.
I used to be a Lucky Charms and a Cocoa Puffs guy.
Nice.
And then I used to put them together. And guess what those pricks did later on in their own?
What?
They created chocolate Lucky Charms. And it pissed me off. I was like, dude, I did this.
Yeah, this is my invention.
Send me money.
Oh man, you know what, country? Also there was one time that I was gonna say that when me and my family went camping over there in Bear Valley, by Bear Valley, my family would always bring carne asada. They would always cook carne asada, but I myself would love. They would eat breakfast. They would eat carne asada for breakfast, but I would always bring those little fun size cereal boxes.
Yep.
And like a small gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would always do that. I'm like, you guys can eat meat. I'm just gonna get some freaking cereal.
So was your family big campers?
Yeah, they really liked camping. Back in the day when my mom was more active, not like she is right now. My mom loved camping. She would always like to go to the stars. We would always just sit down on the ground. We just like make our tents and then just we would always bring like 12 different layers of like blankets to set them on the ground.
Right.
Just to make ourselves comfortable.
So have you heard about this? Well, it's been out for a few years now, but have you heard about this glamping?
You just made that up? No.
I'm having a stroke. Glamp. No, it's called glamping. It's a real thing.
Glamping.
It's been going on for, like I said, a few years. In fact, right up the hill here at Bear Valley, they actually have a glamping area.
Yeah.
So what it is you pay for a hotel, and it's expensive too. I did notice it was like $140 something a night, and that's you bring your own food, or if you're really a glamper, you would go in and eat at their little at their own little lodge or whatever. But they have these tents.
Yeah.
They sit outside. They got full beds in them, dressers, mirrors. Not sure about the bathroom, but you're not far away from the lodge, so you can go into the bathroom. They probably have not outdoor showers, but showers that are outside in the the buildings or whatever. But it's just like you pay for a hotel room. It's like waking up in the middle of or going to bed in the middle of the night into a bed. It's all comfy with your little blankies, and the only difference is you're in what they call a tent, which is a wood structure.
Yeah.
That has canvas walls. Yeah, and it's $140, $150 a night.
Yeah.
How do you feel about glamping?
Dude, if Ron Swanson heard that, he would literally go inside that whole entire lodge or whatever and punch the owner. And
I think that owner's making money, though. I think he figured out a way to get the suckers from the city.
He's making money, but no, what?
Yeah.
No, that's not camping.
So, in my opinion, it's making people soft.
It is making people soft. No wonder everybody's all like, no, I don't want to do it. It's too hard.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to be in the wilderness. I'd rather be in a parking lot of a...
I accidentally stepped on a freaking twig camping, and it hurt like hell. And you know what my mom said? There's bandages.
A twig?
A twig. Well, not a twig, a big-ass stick. I was just going to go outside pee. And then, I went barefoot, and I stepped on a big-ass stick, and I was like, oh, shit. I stepped on it, and it started bleeding.
Hang on. And then, I got to ask one more time. Was it a twig or a big-ass stick?
It was a big-ass stick.
Okay.
It was a big-ass stick.
Woo! You're a savage.
I don't know why I said twig, but it was a big-ass stick. And then my mom said, there's the bandages. And I was all like, okay. Then I sat down, and I thought my mom was going to put the bandages, but I was supposed to do it see? Glamping? I'm sorry.
Glamping. It's glamorous camping.
Glamorous camping.
Glamping. Which is another faggot. Fuck. Oh.
You got to calm down, bro. You got to relax.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Which is another unnecessary combination of words.
Yes.
Okay. Does that sound better?
Yes.
That sounds kind of... I don't want to say that either. That's going to be rude towards women. I was going to say feminist, but it's not.
It's not feminist. It's just making everybody soft.
It's just making us soft.
It's making us soft.
Soft is the best way to say it.
A bunch of little bitches, that's what I would say.
Well, bitches call women out too.
Well, no, women don't have to call each other bitches.
We know, but a female dog is a bitch. So, I mean, anyways, it's soft.
It's soft. Yeah.
And it's making, nowadays, how many memes have you seen that show that, they say millennials, and I'm not going to pick on just anybody. I'm going to say people even my age may not know how to do this, but they always say if you want to shut down the driving of the millennials, put them in a car that has a stick shift. If you're not willing to do the work,
yeah,
to enjoy something, if you're not going to go, 95% of people that don't hunt have never wanted to walk more than 10 miles.
Yeah.
Or drag something out, not do the work. Those things, camping is work.
Yes.
You gotta prepare yourself to get out there. You gotta find a place. You gotta be willing to take a shit next to a stump.
Yeah.
You got to put up your tent. You got to build a fire. If you don't know how to build a fire, you're not going to want to go camping. So if you're in a glamping tent and all you got to do is walk 20 feet away to the lodge and go sit by the fire and order food from the restaurant, and it totally takes away from the experience.
My man, country. I just think that without camping, just try it once. How will you ever survive?
Well, apparently
do you remember that movie Castaway with Tom Hanks?
Yes, sir.
That guy did not know what to do. But guess what? He started a fire. He made shelter. He found a cave. He made a friend with a volleyball, which we still question.
Oh, Wilson was a pimp, dude. Don't question Wilson. He was hot.
But I'm just saying. I'm just
He
saying.
had all the curves.
I'm just saying that like
all the hair.
people need to learn like survival tactics. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
No, we need to learn how to like start a fire. We need to learn how to make shelter. We need to learn what's good food and what's poison. What's oak? What's poison? Like what has poison oak?
What's the difference between poison ivy and poison oak?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
We need to be careful with that. We need to see if is that good water or bad water. So we need that. This glamping thing, no. If like I said, Ron Swanson, like would say, "Fuck that! I'll take a shot. I don't care. I'll take a shot for that because, that's just making a lot of people soft. And I get it. A lot of rich people like to do it. Go ahead. I don't care. But I think that we like
do what you do.
Yeah.
But
I think that us like the working class and like the low class.
there might be one or two of us that still survive when the problems come into
Yeah.
effect. If Y2K really happened,
Yeah. Or World War III or like
or if that does happen.
Red Dawn kind of thing.
Oh, Red Dawn, let's go.
Like that thing kind of happened. We got to learn we need survival tactics.
I'm thinking in my mind, I may not be half as sexy. not even a quarter as sexy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be either Patrick Swayze or Chris Hemsworth in that movie. I'm telling you right now, I'm coming at it. Let's make Red Dawn happen.
You're more of a leader then, huh? Those guys were leaders.
Yeah, well, because I can actually build a fire.
Yeah.
You know, I carry I don't know where my keys are, but I actually carry a little thing it's a little flint.
Yeah.
And most people don't even know what flint is. Google it.
The power of Google.
Yeah, and it stays on my keychain. And if I'm ever lost in the middle of nowhere, it's water safe. If I fall into a creek and I get swept down, I have to pull myself out. I take this little flint thing, start a fire.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
Most people don't even know how to do that. They're too worried about going to a place where everything's taken care of for them. Or if I lose my phone, I'm okay without a phone.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I've found myself getting way too attached to it lately. Instagram and Facebook and shit like that. But I don't need it. 95% of people that I connect with on Instagram and Facebook, they really don't care about what I am or who I say or what I think.
Yeah.
They got their own opinions, they do their own thing, and they go out and have their own fun.
Yeah.
So I only do that for my own peace of mind, just for fun when I'm bored. Yeah, I'll post this, I'll post that. You know, but it's not something I have to have.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people have to have that.
Yeah, people need it.
And most kids, if you take a phone away from a kid, they might swing from the chandelier in their bedroom because they are like, "Oh my God, you took away my life." No.
Oh man. I remember me and my cousin would always play wrestling, and we would always like have ladder matches. It wasn't a ladder, it was one of those step stools.
Yeah.
And we would always hang the title on on the stair rails. That's how much fun it was.
That was called imagination.
Yeah,
that was called
fun.
living.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And you know what sucks nowadays? I just told you that my tire popped.
Yeah.
And I had to change it.
Did you change it?
I did change it myself. I know how to change a tire.
There you go.
Nowadays, people don't even know what a freaking a spare tire is.
I had a friend of mine. This is gonna. I don't know how many people are gonna get this, but if you know anything about vehicles, and you're gonna get this. I had a friend of mine the other day. Something went wrong with their car.
Yeah.
What is that noise? What's going on? Blah blah blah. Now I know a lot about older cars. I've restored a 65 El Camino, a 72 Bronco, 76 Chevy 4-wheel drive. I mean, older cars.
Yeah.
I've restored and I know a lot about, and they're easy to work on.
Yeah.
These new cars today, they, man, there's all kinds of stuff. You know, there's electronic. Like you were just saying earlier, you have that emissions thing going on with your car.
Yeah,
right?
it's just sensors. It's
sensor.
Yeah, they're sensors.
All right. I don't know shit about that.
Yeah.
But the one things that the certain things that I learned earlier was change your oil, change a tire, rotate your tires. Okay. Now here's what happened with this individual. They have a brand newer or newer car.
Yeah.
That They pulled out of a driveway and started hearing this grinding sound. Had no idea what that grinding sound was. Called me. Hey, what do you know about blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about that, your car. What's going on? Well, as I try to drive, I'm hearing a grinding. Okay. Turns out, because like I said, I'm not smart enough to understand what's going on, they took it to a shop. The shop says, when's the last time you had your tires rotated? And this person goes, oh, you're supposed to have your tires rotated? And they go, yeah, every time you have your oil changed. And they go, no, I didn't know that. What happened with that was because this vehicle has a automatic four-wheel drive. It immediately clicks into four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Their transfer case, which people like myself that's worked on four-wheel drives that are older understand for transfer cases.
Yeah.
Because they didn't change their tires, they had two front bald tires, two good rear tires. The shift of the car went from rear was high, front was low.
Yeah.
Caused that transfer case not to understand how to click in because they didn't know they were in four-wheel drive or not. Ruined the entire transfer case. $3,000 later for a transfer case and new tires. Oh, their car's still, now it's running. But what I'm getting at is learn to rotate your tires.
Yeah.
Learn to understand your vehicle. If you don't understand your vehicle, at least go to somebody who does. Don't go to these Jiffy Lubes or these
Les
people.
Schwab's or any of those.
The people who are just going to, you pull in and say, hey, I need a oil change, and they just change your oil and send you on your way.
Yeah.
Because that also causes horrible deaths.
Yeah. All they're trying to do is like they're going to do what you want them to do, but they're not going to say, all right, you need to like come back in like this day or make sure you check it every single day because that's how they make their money.
Well, not only that, but most of those guys are like, 16-year-old kids?
Yeah.
Working for after school.
Oh, yeah.
They know how to change oil, but they don't know. But without that being said, let's look at it like this. If you don't know your vehicle, if you don't know what needs to be done with your vehicle, you'll never understand whether your life is in jeopardy or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. Know your car, know what's going on, know how to change your oil, know how to rotate your tires, know how to change a tire. Don't be that.
Know how to put air on your tire. That's another thing. Know how to put air.
Don't wait for that little light to show up on your dashboard that says left side tire needs air.
Yeah.
Because you never know if that sensor is going to work either.
It's just simple things that everybody needs to learn. That's why when you talk to me about this whole glamping thing, that's what's making everybody soft. Yep. If they're glamping, they're doing this, they're going to make sure, hey, they're going to pay $500 to $1,000 to let another person do it. You can do it yourself. If I don't know how to do it myself, I would actually go to check out YouTube videos.
I was just going to say.
YouTube videos help a lot.
Yeah.
The first time I changed my radiator.
And actually, I don't.
Boom.
Wait, hang on. I'm going to say this too.
What's up?
Make sure you find the ones that they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't find some retard out there that's just going to be like, hey, you change your oil by doing this and that. And if they don't know what synthetic oil is compared to, it's just.
I was about to say, yeah, if your green oil is coming out, you're doing a great job.
Right, yeah. Yeah, right. Hey, and I knew somebody else, and this is me as well. This made me feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
I knew somebody else who had a vehicle that, hey, when I open a hood of a vehicle, 95% of the time in every vehicle I've ever opened up, you got a battery, you got a motor, you got your radiator, you got your fans, you got your
fluids,
air conditioning,
everything.
Everything's right there. It's real simple to find.
Yeah.
I had an individual I pulled over to help somebody one time. They were on the side of the road, and they're like, I think my battery's dead. And I go, oh, well, that's simple. I got jumper cables in the car. Let me help you out. I pull up in front of them. Didn't even open the hood yet, right?
Yeah.
So I pull out on the road. I turn around. I pull up right in front of them. I open their hood. Don't look in there. Don't even look under the hood. I open up my hood. I connect my battery cables to my battery where I know where my battery's at.
Yeah.
Then I turned around, I grabbed the battery cables, and I went to go into their car. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And I'm looking, and I had to set the battery cables down, grab a flashlight, midday, by the way, flashlight, and I'm going, there should be a battery in here somewhere. And I'm looking, and I looked at this person, I go, where's your battery? I don't know. I go, well, it ain't under the hood where a normal battery is. And they go, what? And so I show them, and they go, I don't know. I had to get on YouTube,
Yeah.
Google it up, or, look it up. And turns out nowadays with a lot of cars, they're hiding batteries underneath the passenger seat of your car.
Huh.
And I was like, why? Wouldn't you consider that dangerous?
Yeah.
In your head?
Yeah.
I mean, let's say that battery gets too hot for some odd reason. 10 years down the line, that battery swells up. It's going to blow somebody's asshole right out of their fucking neck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why is it there? Why is this happening? I don't know, these are things you need to check. Find out where your stuff is.
Yeah.
I felt stupid. I literally looked at this person and I go, dude, I'm so sorry. I thought I had this, but...
Yeah, that's...
Why is it under your passenger seat?
Yeah, that is very dangerous and very dumb. That's like the newer cars nowadays, right?
That was the actual car was a 2016 Jeep Cherokee, I think.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right, well, damn, bro. Yeah. If you guys are going to buy cars, you guys got to check it out. Don't just say, oh, I like the body on this one. Everybody always looks at the color or the body. That's it.
Yeah, well, But here's the other thing. If you're a parent, if you're going to be involved in your child getting a car, try to help them understand those things. If you're a parent that doesn't understand those things, fucking you're an idiot. And you should probably start fucking... doing some research on your own vehicle.
Read books.
If you're that parent that has, you get a flat tire and you're calling, AAA because you can.
Yeah.
While you're sitting on your phone and doing Facebook or YouTube or whatever else you want to do.
Dumbass.
While your kids are sitting there watching you do this, just remember what you're training those kids to do.
Yeah, they're our future, and guess what? Our future is going down the toilet, and a lot of countries are just going to say, America is soft. Congratulations, parents. You're a bunch of dumbasses. Thank you. Thank you for ruining the future.
I'm going to go ahead. Well,
I'm sorry, man.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with you 80% of that, and I'm going to take it a little bit further.
All right, what's up?
I'm also going to say if you're going to believe that the children are your future, and you're going to allow your children to believe in recycling and whatever else that their little, I don't know, hippie fucking teachers are trying to teach them.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least teach them how to work for themselves.
Exactly.
Because if it does happen, if by some slim chance I am wrong and the softness ruins this country and they end up having to figure out a way to defend themselves and protect themselves or make themselves survive.
Yo.
Teach them those things.
Yeah, we got to learn. Dude, we didn't learn easily, bro. My stepdad taught me a lot about cars. He even taught me how to mow lawns, use a weed whacker, told me how to change a tile. He told me when to change tiles atop roofs. I'm like, all right. I finally know some stuff when I become a homeowner. I know how to fix things now. Even if I need help, he's there to help me. But he's just going to watch me. He's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to do this for you. Because he knows that I need to learn it for myself so I can teach my kids in the future. And my kids can teach their kids, and their kids teach their kids. It's a cycle we have to do. We have to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I used to tell, in fact, you guys heard Alyssa earlier. There was one thing that I would never let her do. It was not, you cannot go into my garage. Okay? Can't. Don't stay out of my garage.
Yeah.
That's my garage.
Damn.
Well, stay with me. I'm not gonna totally knock this, but
All right.
stay
All
with
right.
me.
All right. All right.
The reason why I didn't want her in my garage was because I was one of those nerds that used to make sure I knew where every tool was in my garage.
Okay.
And now you're a kid. You're 6, 7, 8 years old. And you're going to come into my garage. You're going to grab something because you want to help Daddy. Oh, Daddy, I want to be with you. Right?
Yeah.
But I don't know where that fucking tool is because you moved it while you were playing. Because you're a kid and kids can play. I allowed them to run amok and do whatever. But you stay out of my fucking garage. Unless I asked you to go in my garage.
Yeah.
I would go, and I can guarantee you right now, I could send Alyssa in and be like, hey, go grab me a 3/8 socket and get me a 11/16 a 3/8 socket wrench with an 11/16 socket.
Yeah.
And she would go in, she would know what drawer it was, where it was at, bring it to me, and then I would tell her to take that bolt off.
Wow,
and she could do it.
Your daughter sounds hella cool, man.
She is fucking amazing. No, she's kind of a douchebag, but
yeah,
anyway.
she sucks.
Yeah.
I don't even know her though. I can't. I'm sorry.
And she was also my little fishing girl.
Aww.
I used to take her fishing, and I'd show her one time how do you tie this knot. She would tie the knot, and I go, okay, go ahead and throw that out there. She'd throw it out, and it'd go right into the water right in front of her.
Nice.
And I pull it back, and
So she learned how to cast. She learned
and I
how.
go, whoop! Hey, that little girl would. We were both standing on the same rock,
Yeah.
casting out the same lure in the same general area. I couldn't catch a fish. She'd catch a fucking fish.
Dude, your daughter's hella cool then,
Yeah,
man.
she's pretty awesome. Yeah, she's awesome.
I mean, you're lame, bro. You can't even catch one. You're sad.
Yeah, she made me look bad. Hey, and then my son, I'd teach him the same thing. He'd get bored of fishing 20 seconds later and be on his phone.
I'm sorry, bro, but I think softy.
Huh?
Softy.
Huh?
He's a softy, right? So that's softness right there, bro. Phone. And sometimes I am kind of calming down with my my phone usage because I only text people that are interesting. B, nobody texts me and I kind of don't care. C, I see the same pictures over and over again. Everybody with their freaking kid, like, so what?
Or their fucking gym picture. Or their food. If you ain't a chef or a fucking food critic, quit posting pictures of food.
Yeah, that's true, man. Hey, but the whole gym thing, you relax. Because I do that. I gotta do that.
I know you do. We had that conversation last week.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, you're telling me I'm wearing my little brother's t-shirt?
Did you give that back to him by any chance?
Yeah, I did, man. He's all like, dude, what the heck?
Why is it all stretched out?
No, he said, why is it all sweaty and smelly?
That's horrible.
I told him, dude, because I didn't wash mine. Well, country.
Hey!
Did you say wait?
I said, hey!
Well, I thought you said wait. What?
Well, actually, wait. Now you say wait.
All right. Well,
Wait,
now
before you shut it down, let's say this. Next week, hopefully you guys listen to this week. Hopefully we're still keeping you entertained. And next week, we're working on this slowly. We're coming up with ideas. Like today, we did some shout outs to some people that passed away in 2019. We brought up some things that were kind of important about learning how to work on your car and why you should work on your car. We brought up the playoffs. Next week, we're talking about possibly bringing in a couple guys who know a lot more about football than we do.
Hopefully they're available. But I just want to say congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers. They won.
What was the final?
37-20, bro.
Oh, that was. Oh, so they did come back.
They tried to come back, but hey, congratulations to the 49ers. Bring that Vince Lombardi trophy to the Bay Area. We want that trophy here to the Bay Area. I don't even care they're Niners, dude.
Yeah,
because I just want that
good for
trophy
them.
here in Cali.
I was just mad that now I got to pay Jake $25, but that's all right. You'll
Hey,
get it.
man. Hey.
I'll go get it first thing in the morning and then deliver it to them tomorrow. But yeah, no. Anyways, we're trying to bring those guys in, man. And yeah, congratulations to both Kansas City and to the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be an amazing Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We look forward to it.
And one more thing, if you guys are having a Super Bowl party, you know where to hit us up, because we love good barbecue, and I like food.
I like food too.
We all like food. I'll bring something like napkins.
I'll bring paper plates.
Yeah, plates. Shasta soda, is it still 87 cents, right? Shasta?
Oh, Shasta.
Yeah, Shasta.
Yeah, Shasta. Mount Shasta, not Mount Shasta.
Yeah, whatever. I'll bring some Shasta. And are bags of chips still like $2?
Dude, I'll bring the 24 pack and the bottle of whiskey. That's all I gotta say.
I'll bring a bottle of water.
Yeah, you pussy. You want to go glamping too? You fucking.
Well, dude, you know me, man. I can't drink. I can't drink. Yeah, I can't
say drink one more time.
Why?
I can't drink.
Yeah, I can't drink alcohol. You know, I can't wait for my marathon run in March. So yeah.
All right. So
everybody, I really appreciate you guys coming up here to the mountaintop.
Thank you very much for showing up.
And if you guys got offended, tough it out.
Yeah, send an email.
Yeah, send an email. Tell us, hey, how we did. And also, I appreciate you guys stopping by.
Like, share, and comment.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, please. Thank you. And I just want to say, I am sorry, but I am still saying this, that we are working on merch right now. We're going to talk to a couple of people, and we're going to start like something small with stickers. Right? Yeah. We're thinking of stickers. And
so if you live in Murphy's, Arnold, Avery, Angels Camp,
Sonora, San Andreas,
and you're
Jackson,
driving
Jamestown,
around and you see stickers on stop signs that say...
I want to say like the mountaintop.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll figure out something cool. I like that drawing your buddy did.
Oh, the whole... Yeah, I like
that a lot.
Yeah, hopefully, we know a person. His wife works at a print shop, so we're gonna talk to them. And also, guys, I appreciate it. That please be patient with merch. We are gonna do our best, and I know that a lot of Country's buddies donated money for dog shelters.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys donating money for dog shelters. You know, hashtag ban canine.
Ban the canine.
Ban the canine. So, all right, guys.
Oh, wait. One last thing I was going to say was, so we're going to start recording this on Sundays or Saturdays, and it will be coming out on Mondays. It's been coming out on Thursdays and Fridays. We want to try to get a little bit closer to, when we actually talk, when we actually have our visitors or whatever, so that things like today's update, about the games.
We talk about a lot of the games, and you know that there's always great, there's mostly like good stories coming out in the news or here in town, and like sports stuff during the week, and we always miss out.
Right. And we're not going to try to get too crazy about being political or, giving our judgments about teams or whatever. We're going to hear us joke and talk about it.
Yeah.
But we just want to make sure we're on top of what's going on. Yeah. And that's another thing we should probably start doing at the beginning of our podcast. We should be like, putting out some type of disclaimer.
Yeah. I'm sorry that, we're going to be ourselves, and a lot of people like us the way we are. And if you guys don't want to listen, you don't have to. But I know that you're missing out on some two badass guys.
Or just another opinion or another thought that you can actually weigh in on.
Yeah.
That maybe you could change us.
Yeah. Like, comment, share.
I fucking doubt it.
Like that guy changed my mind. The Change My Mind guy.
With the little meme guy?
Yeah, that guy. That guy is pretty dumb.
Yeah, no, give us an argument. Give us something to look up.
Yeah.
Give us something to talk about.
Yeah, we'll hit you up, or you can hit us up. Email is down on the description, and if you guys don't know how to work the description, it's themountaintop17@gmail.com. Themountaintop17@gmail.com. All together. So everybody, I really appreciate you guys stopping by up here at the mountaintop. It's time to climb down, and hopefully we see you guys next week.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.